Happy New Year 2020, everyone. Like every year, I would like to give you a little bit forecast from a psychic's perspective on what we can expect in 2020. 2020 starts a 10-year cycle of like full moon energy. So that means we will all feel a little bit like under a full moon. I'm sure you all have experienced this sort of days when there is a full moon in existence. And like that, we will be tossed and turned like a tide under a full moon. We are made of water, so our intuitive side, based on the element of water, will be heightened during this next 10 years. 2020 is the first year of the cycle, and therefore we will feel it the most. Therefore, it is important to pay attention to our feelings and our intuition. In regard of our feelings, a lot of non-supportive feelings might bubble up to finally be dispersed. So we have to look at our undigested fears and emotions. Talking about fears. The best thing about a fear is not to suppress it, but to actually look at it and pack the bull by the horn and jump over it. So don't be scared if there is a fear issue coming up. Know that this is the time to absolutely let it go with ease and grace. The end result after this 10-year cycle is that we are supposed to feel self-sufficient, self-reliant, and self-responsible. So it's going to be an exciting time in the end. We will be guided by our feelings. The positive feelings are the rocket fuel in our life. Negative feelings make us shrink. So pay attention to those and maybe give a name to your feelings. It is important, again, as I said, not to suppress anything. We need to look at it to be able to let it go. Nothing can be really let go if we do not look at it or be at least aware of it. For that purpose, it is important to get rid of as many frustrations as you can, as many negative emotions as you can. See it like weight around your ankles. Anything which holds you back will be removed in the next 10 years. And even though this might be a very intense process, it's also a very productive process because you will get lighter and lighter and lighter. People who have already experienced the spiritual path or are on such a path will have it easier because they are already following their feelings, emotions, and intuition. For those of us who haven't done that yet, who are still absolutely and only working on and with the left brain, this is the time you can shift this. This is the time where you can flow like a surfer on a surfboard instead of being toppled by the wave, riding on the wave. And that's very important. Logic and analytical thinking are absolutely fantastic and great. However, the limbic part of the brain will be activated more in this upcoming 10 years. And so we'll have to deal with it whether we like it or not. So make your feelings and emotions an ally rather than an enemy. And when something bubbles up, do some kind of release work, whatever it is. I often talked about the release work my guiding ones gave me, which they called the Huna method. That means we feel an emotion which is maybe not supportive, and it might be sitting in the heart. Then you give it a color from shape and temperature to triangulate in the brain where this feeling is created. Then you do 21 rapid eye movements meaning with closed eyes, move your eyes to the very right, counts as 1, to the very left, counts as 2, and then you do it 21 times. Then after that, you're breathing the blockage or the negativity of emotion into the center of your heart for acknowledgement, like, I acknowledge you, you needed to be there. And then breathe it away for the essence of, I do not need you anymore. And then you reconfirm that with another 21 rapid eye movements. And you should feel already lighter. I also call this the instantly feel better method. You can do it for physical pain and emotional pain and other frustrations. Then after that, you can go deeper if you so desire by tunneling through that blocked area and see what is underneath. Your subconscious and higher self will work together when you tunnel through the area of the discomfort to find out where it's coming from. Mostly our subconscious has a tendency to wanting to work with us if we pay attention to it. So let the pictures come up and then change the pictures with inner tools. If you want to learn more about it, just sign up for a clearing session or a emotional trauma release. Well, that's it for now, and I wish you all a wonderful, glorious 2020, and pay attention to your emotions. Bye-bye.